Howl-O-Scream, the annual Halloween tradition at Busch Gardens, Tampa, has been serving up screams for 15 years. I'm joined today by Scott Swenson, the director of production for Howl-O-Scream. Scott, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Actually, I'm lucky enough to get to work on all the projects, but Howl-O-Scream is one of those very special times of the year for me because 15 years ago I was actually part of the team that put together the very first one. So I've had the chance over the last 15 years to work with team after team of really incredible people.
And I know the theme for this year is cursed, I believe. So just tell me a little bit about that and what people visiting Howl-O-Scream can expect.
Sure. Well, the cursed concept is there's a song that once you hear it, you're cursed. And the only way to survive that curse is to visit us at Busch Gardens and at Howl-O-Scream and make your way through the 8 different haunted houses that we have, the hundreds of monsters and ghouls that we have roaming the streets, and of course the lovely nurses, which are from our traditional show Fiends, which is a very sort of camp and playful look at Halloween and pop culture.
Now, with the houses, you know, you mentioned there's 8 houses. So just tell me a little bit about some of the highlights.
Sure. Well, we have 2 brand new houses this year that we're very, very excited about. One is called Deadfall, which takes place in the remains of a Victorian manor house, greenhouse, and the surrounding areas of that. And it's got some ghosts that just don't want to be forgotten. And then one of the ones that our guests are telling us is just so exciting for them is Zombie Containment Unit 15. Now, ZCU 15 takes place 3 years after the zombie apocalypse, and all of the undead Americans, like these guys back here, have been confined to containment units. Well, there's been a rupture at the containment unit 15, and they are now running free in this certain area. Guests are now given zombie eradication devices, which they can use to temporarily stun the zombies to escape from them. So it's sort of like a first-person shooter game using laser tag technology.
Great. Okay, Scott, so I hear that you have a premium package for the Howl-O-Scream this year. Tell us a little bit about that.
There's a premium house that's part of our collection of 8, and that house is called The Experiment. Now, The Experiment is an upcharge for guests, but that's because they can only experience it either by themselves or in a group no larger than 4. So they become characters within the experience. It does force people to confront their legitimate fears. So if you have a fear of the dark or certain insects or certain reptiles, then The Experiment might not be for you. But if you're the adrenaline junkie that wants to have the ultimate Howl-O-Scream experience, The Experiment is what you want to look into.
Okay, great. Well, Scott, thanks for joining us today. And for OrlandoSentinel.com, I'm Matt Monty.